95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog. Riggs, Steve, and Josh from SR Parade, making your holidays brighter by bringing some winter brews to the house. Drink up. It's the Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog. Hey, Merry Christmas. I'm Riggs. That dude right there, Steve. And adjacent to him, the guy with all the beverages, Josh SR Parade. Yeah, baby. It's time for a Morning Hog Brew Review. How'd you get that seat right next to Steve, by the way?
Pushed him out of the way.
I think it was a scalper or something.
Yep.
To go through SeatGeek to get it. Wow, we are so close to Christmas now. I can almost smell it. I think it's when it smells Christmas.
That's not what you smell.
But I know, here's my tradition. Forget to buy everything. Buy it at the last minute, and then I got to wrap it on Christmas Eve up until like 5 a.m.
I've absolutely been there.
I need drinks to help me with that.
Okay, I can do
you
that.
Have some?
Yeah, I got some.
Sweet.
I got some cool stuff, actually.
Sweet.
We're going to start with Bell's.
Okay.
I'm sure you heard this beer before, but I have a twist on it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So Bell's Oberon.
Okay.
Bell's Oberon is a seasonal beer for Bell's. In Florida, we were lucky enough to get it year-round.
Right.
And then they decided,
really?
we're not going to do that anymore.
Oh, wow.
But we'll give you something else.
Okay.
We'll give you Bell's Oberon Eclipse.
Okay.
So this is their winter style for Bell's Oberon.
Okay.
That way we still get it year-round, but a little bit of variation.
All right.
You know?
Eclipse.
So it's still a citrus sweet, this one is a citrus sweet.
Okay.
I have not had this yet.
Really? Oh,
Me
look
neither.
at that.
Me neither.
Time for a first-timer.
Every once in a while.
It's always a good
firstie.
time for a first-timer.
So this can clock in at 6.3%.
Very fetching-looking can you got
Smells
there,
good,
Josh.
too, by the way.
Okay.
So this should be a little bit more of a, the flavor should be a little bit stronger, a little bit darker to coincide with that winter style, you know?
Yeah, that's
But
pretty,
still easy drinking.
A
Yeah.
little winter jacket. Someone down in it. It's real. I'm down with this. It's real good.
Ditto.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort out
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot happening there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like I don't know. It's almost like this. I expect there to be fruit, but then it's not really fruit.
You get a little bit, some orange in there.
Yeah.
Some of like that. I wouldn't say warming spices because that pushes you too far into the realm of like the stouts and porters and stuff.
Right.
But maybe some coriander, something like that, kind of like a Blue Moon-esque, but a little bit darker, a little bit heavier, but still easy drinking, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It gets better with every sip too, which is really. I mean, that's kind of the best thing to do is just keep sipping it.
Like I said, this is a seasonal though.
Okay.
Just hit our docks, I think, last week or so. So if you see it out there, grab it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be everywhere. It's Total Wine, maybe some ABCs and local independents.
Okay.
Or you can check out the website, of course.
He means srprod.com/beerfinder. Voted America's top beer search engine here.
Here, yes.
Right. We voted at that. We were like, it's number one. That and then Google is right next to that.
That's a nice thing for them to do for us, though. You know, keep Oberon year-round, but, you know, change it up a little bit.
I mean, bells, look, it's a holiday. Bells, right? Everybody's got bells and holiday jingle bells. Or you just, it sounds, you know. I don't need to tell you guys. It's obvious. It's the right beer to have for the holidays. Now, next to it is something in a glass bottle shape.
Also Bell's.
Oh!
And this will coincide with what you just said.
Wow.
This is their Christmas ale.
We're going to double ring it. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
that's all right.
that's. Yep, that's a triple.
Yeah, it's triple bill. Yeah. 2 beers, 1 great show, 3 bells. Whoa, look at that thing.
Ooh.
Man. That's
So this is a Scotch ale. So this is going to be a little bit heavier. Some
Scotch
nice
ale.
Yeah, some nice caramel flavor in there.
I like what you're saying.
I didn't know they had such a thing.
Well, you need
Never heard of it.
7.5%.
You need
though.
Josh to explain Scotch ale to you because he will.
I'm going to point towards Google.
He ain't
because
afraid.
I don't feel like
just grab his browser over there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Definitely maltier.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you're definitely going to
obviously,
get some nice malt flavor in there.
this feels like something that was barrel aged for a really long time because it's damn good.
It was not.
Yeah.
But
That's delicious.
it has that flavor,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know, the alcohol content mixed with that malt flavor kind of gives you that barrel-esque flavors.
Yeah.
Delicious beer, especially around this time of year.
Yeah.
I get why it's their Christmas ale. This would be great to be sitting next to a fire.
Yeah.
You know, fantastic.
I mean, I asked for you to give me something to wrap presents to. You literally just did it.
There you go.
Now I just got to go find these at my local retailer or srprod.com/beer finder.
That's right. And clearly, with it being Christmas ale,
Yeah, you better
Bell's
get
Christmas
it.
ale, you better get it.
You better get it
We
quick.
did not get much of this at all.
Okay.
You'll have better luck finding the Oberon Eclipse than you will this, just because of the quantity that we received.
Okay. Well, we're going to go, Steve and I are going to go throw some elbows. We'll take a quick break and we come back with more winter brews.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog.
On rolling.
95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog. Morning Hog Brew Review time. Oh, it's happy hour. Josh from SR Perot's right over there. He brought us some winter brews that you could, use to, fill the remainder of your holiday night. So really, you could extend these way past the holidays if
Oh,
you
absolutely.
like.
Like you said, they're winter brews. They're not
That's right.
holiday brews.
I mean, seasonal, so if you can find them, get them, and savor them and make them last longer. How about these next two?
Well, this next one, you could probably hold on to for a while and it'd still be just fine.
Yeah?
Until into next year, to be honest with
Like,
you.
wait.
This is Tampa Bay Brewing Company's Moose Killer.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you want to guess why it's called Moose Killer? I think we've discussed it before, but just...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
So it's their barley wine.
I was gonna say maybe you take this and you see a moose and you're like, throw it at his head.
Like a grenade?
Have you ever seen the size of a moose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're huge.
Yeah, that ain't going to work.
So
my
is that
friend.
can.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you're 16-ounce can.
Okay.
So it's called Moose Killer because this could kill a moose. It's 10% barley.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. Let me
Wowzer.
get my stuff ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barley wines are a very specific type of beer, a very specific flavor. They are not for everybody, I'll be honest with that.
Okay.
Especially at 10%, they are full flavored.
Yes.
But this time of year,
Now, barley is one of that's like that stuff that you see like in a field blowing around, right? It's like before it gets in a beer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
wheat.
wheat.
And barley. Well, it's wheat and barley. They're like friends,
barley,
right?
yeah,
Wheat and barley.
it's
They're
all-
like,
So
they're,
wheat-
they're like Starsky and Hutch or Abbott and Costello or Tina Fey and Jimmy Fallon. Like that. It's like wheat and
Alright.
barley. So, but at 10%, they could be really good friends.
So I think they actually make a barrel-aged version of this, if I'm not mistaken, which I can't even imagine.
Not an alcohol burn on this.
Nope.
I'm not getting that.
But very, like I said, the flavor is not shying away whatsoever. It is very clearly a barley wine.
Oh, I do like this.
The can's
Yeah.
badass, too.
Yeah, the can's great.
Speaking of the can,
mean,
get in there.
I mean, if you're not going to get a winter wonderland in Florida, you might as well just live it through that can,
Back in, I think it was October, it might have been November.
Yeah.
Went up to Tampa Bay, or over to Tampa Bay, right?
Right.
To their Badass Beer Festival.
Right.
And there was a company there that had taken Moose Killer, barrel aged it, and then put their whiskey in it, I think.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, that was
strong
pretty
was
impressive.
that?
Yeah, it was good.
I like a piece of that. Hey, who's your favorite cartoon moose, by the way?
Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle, of course. Obviously. It's
Yeah.
the only one, but it's the best one.
I couldn't remember which one was which for a second.
Yeah. And obviously, Bullwinkle always sounded like he was a little drunk anyway, to be honest. So it kind of fits in.
Yeah.
10%. This would
I'd imagine all moose sound like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
being that tall, and
If you see
I
any-
didn't have a
Well,
point.
plus he's a cartoon, so
Steve, you go out in your neighborhood and walk around a lot and see nature and stuff. You ever encountered a moose?
not lately.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Before, though?
Yeah.
can't tell you.
Thought he might have something.
All right, fair enough.
All right, well, you've got one more very decorative-looking holiday can in front of you, Josh.
I do. So this is another beer, kind of like the Oberon Eclipse that we're familiar with, which is J-Dub's Bell Cow.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
But this is their peppermint version.
Oh,
So it's peppermint Bell Cow.
Whoa.
So Bell Cow is a chocolate milk porter.
Okay.
yes.
So I don't know if you recall that beer or not, but a heavy chocolate flavor.
Yes.
A little bit of a sweeter beer.
Right.
So this one's going to clock in at 5.6.
Okay.
All right.
Nice and dark.
Cruising,
Cruising.
That's
Very
a
bruising.
friendly amount there.
cruising for a bruising. I heard that saying a lot.
I bet.
Peppermint. I mean, of your favorite mints,
Ooh.
where does peppermint rank? It's like
right around -3.
Really?
I typically do not care for mint
You like
unless
peppermint?
it's
What?
in my toothpaste.
I've heard you give
Are
away
you-
all your candy canes at the end of the year.
Yeah,
You
that's
just give
are
them
you
away.
Keep
crazy?
Keep it in my toothpaste, bro.
So you don't chew peppermint, spearmint, double mint,
That's-
gum, any of that gum?
Gum counts as toothpaste.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you know what I mean. I'm not in lieu of, but
I get it. Yeah, no, it's
This guy.
understandable. Sure. Sure.
But like in chocolate or
Yeah.
in ice cream, like
What?
No.
Well, this is subtle.
But in beer.
This is subtle, though.
In beer.
I think, right? This is a kind of a subtle peppermint in the midst of all of the chocolate that's happening in this beer.
This is like a
Can you see it in
what's the mint from Seinfeld, where he drops it and the dude while he's giving him surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Junior mint?
Junior mints.
That's
yeah.
exactly what this is.
Oh, it is junior. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's like a boozy junior mint.
So what's weird is I don't like junior mints, but I like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, they don't stain your hands, that way you don't get chocolate on your fingers. That's really good, though. Wow. J-Dubs, always doing something magical.
Yeah, they do some pretty cool stuff
Yeah?
over there. Yeah, they out towards Orlando now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing some pretty neat stuff.
Oh, really, really tricky and crafty and a lot of good flavors. Cool.
Super limited on this.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I think like
no.
less than 10 cases.
Oh, boy.
But it's something I definitely want to talk about today to make people aware of it because it's such a cool beer. So if you see it out there, grab it. Or,
Yeah.
don't
grab the
you're
rest
looking
of mine.
for
Don't
it.
grab the rest of mine. Just go to
There you
srprod.com/beerfinder
go.
and see if you can find it. But good luck. It's like a treasure hunt. But you know what the holidays are about that? Like a treasure hunt, right?
I'd rather stay at my house and order everything on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I was going to tell you about that. Steve was supposed to order you some stuff, and he was like, I ordered it on Amazon, and then he apparently put 2 Z's in Amazon, and it is a porn site. We got taken back. So it's my bad.
Can I still get that stuff?
Well, what size are you? Don't worry about it.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, all right, good. Well, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week and prepare for New Year, right?
Cheers.
Until then, cheers.